Hey, what's up, my beautiful people? It's your boy Devo, so motivational, back with another day trading spy recap. Real quick, like always, I want to say thank you all for the likes, the comments, subscribes. Thank you guys for everybody who's sticking with me through the journey, and I hope every single one of y'all are getting better with me every single day, as I am. And again, I just appreciate every single one of y'all. Okay, so let's get straight into it. So today we're gonna be going over a recap. We didn't trade today, but we're gonna go over what we were looking at, why we didn't have a trade, what we missed, some good news that came out, in economic data that we have coming out. Okay, so today shouldn't be a long one because we don't really have to go too much in depth because we didn't have a trade. But I'm gonna show y'all everything I was looking at and why I didn't trade and everything. Okay, so let's go. So let's start off with the data today. We didn't have much data to start the day. As I was telling you guys, Friday we didn't have a watch list yesterday because there wasn't much data, um, and there wasn't really much. There was a lot of crazy like news coming out about the Iran and Israel, but it just wasn't. I didn't want to come on here and make a video like 8 minutes long where I didn't have really much to talk about. So I just figured I'd show up today and give you guys pretty much everything that's coming out. Okay, so didn't have much data today coming out. 3 month bill auction, 6 month auction. So not really too much important news. Tomorrow is going to be a big one. Import, export prices, retail sales, industrial production, manufacturing production, business inventory. So tomorrow is going to be a very busy day. Should be a very volatile day. Excuse my computer. So tomorrow will be a big one. Oh my goodness, I hate when this happens. So tomorrow can be a big one. Okay, so let's see what news we had come out. The news we had come out today was Iran has asked Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Oman to urge U.S. President Donald Trump to influence Israel to agree to an immediate ceasefire. According to Reuters reports on Monday, in exchange, Tehran is offering flexibility in nuclear negotiations. So, Iran, we know all that crazy stuff that was going on with Iran and Israel. It looks like Iran is asking for Donald Trump to influence a ceasefire so they can stop the war. And so pretty much all the pressure is on pretty much all the pressure is on the US now to negotiate a ceasefire, or like, get in the middle of a ceasefire. And so we'll see, and that is what is getting the market to pump today, is this ceasefire news. And so we'll see if Donald Trump wants to stop the war, which we're not sure what will happen. Okay, so let's see what we're looking at today. So we start off today. We actually were up over pre-markets, as we see, from this 597 all the way up to this 600. And what did we see? Okay, well, we seen a high right here. We felt like they were going to take that out. Okay, so we took that high out. We pumped up. The reason why I didn't get it right here, because yes, this is a pullback to this candle. And if you go to the 1 minute, there's not much, but that's also like in the very start of the market. And so I don't want to take a trade to just start the market on like the first couple candles, because that is risky, because we could play around, drop down for this gap, and then pump up. So that is risky. There's no setup right here. Even though you're right next to the high, there's no type of setup. There's no setup right here. It's kind of just like a gamble trade. Yeah, we're right next to this high, so I felt like we were going to take it out, but it still felt like kind of like a gamble trade, okay? So didn't take it. I'm comfortable with it. We took out this high. Remember, I'm comfortable with not taking a trade because I didn't see my strategy. If I don't see my strategy, I'm not taking a trade, and as simple as that, okay? Because I know my strategies are producing profits, and I know those are getting me winning trades, and so there's no point of getting outside of my strategy to try to take a trade, right? Because yeah, maybe it could have paid off, but those end up being habits, right? Just like how I would revenge trade a little time at little points, and I would make quick money, like quick little money back, but those created habits ultimately ended up to a big loss, right? So I want to continue with my good habits, and so we can continue producing profits, okay? So didn't have a setup, pumped up. We have this other high, another high right here, equal highs all right here is like the top of the range, and then we have this high right here, and then this is the local high that we've had during this whole pump right here. I didn't expect us to get that one. We could, but I didn't expect us to get that one. But After we pumped up after this one, I thought we would come and sweep this one out. We haven't swept that one out. Maybe we're coming to grab some more liquidity, but we are breaking down kind of far down as we see. This is kind of like an order block in our 5 minute. Why? Because this is where we had a pullback down to, and then we had another break of structure. So this is an order block right here. See this? Up, pullback. I'm just I don't even want to draw it out. Hope you guys can see. Actually, I'll draw it out. Excuse my good people. So we see up, pullback, break structure again, break structure. As we see, pullback, break structure. Before break structure, we have an order block. As we see, delete that. And so what am I looking at? Okay, so whenever we broke through here, I thought we were gonna take these highs out, right? So that's why I had these marked out. And what was I looking at? Well, we were pumping up, and I was like, okay. The reason why I didn't take this one, of course, because it was the start of the session, start of the day. Didn't have a fair value gap in my 5 minutes, scaling down to my 1 minute, so no trade. Now we were pumping up, and I'm like, okay, now we have a setup. Now we have a little 5 minute fair value gap. Let me just delete this. We have a little 5 minute fair value gap, as we see. Scale down to my 1 minute. What do I see in my 1 minute? In my 1 minute, we have a little 1 minute fair value gap, right? As you see, we did have a little pullback in this 1 minute, fill this candle. But when we broke up and we started to break back down, I was like, okay, yes, give me my pullback into my fair value gap using like the top of this right here as a support. What did we do? Pulled back a little bit, then boom, 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 pumped back up, broke structure, swept this high, and now we were heading to this high, in which we could probably be coming down just to like get more liquidity somewhere around here, and then pump up and sweep this high again, because right here we just created another resistance, so we could potentially sweep this high again. But I mean, we'll see what price wants to do. Okay, so again, I didn't have this 5 minute, 1 minute fair value gap filled, and so I didn't have my entry. And so I didn't have a trade, and it was tough seeing it take off without me, because again, I knew it was gonna take up this high, took it out, and then it gave a nice pullback right here. This one was a nice pullback. I mean, in the 1 minute, again in the 5 minute. Yeah, I guess we do have a pullback into this candle. I guess we do, but didn't take it. Didn't take that one at all. But I did want to see this 5 minute, 1 minute gap filled. Didn't get that, and it took off without us. A little tough, but I mean, it's whatever, right? Because we're waiting for our strategy and we didn't get it. So now what are we looking at? So we have this gap down here, right? This is kind of similar to Friday, where Friday we actually started off down here, right? And we dropped down, sweeping these lows, right? Sweeping these lows down here, and then we actually came up and filled the gap. But this time it's the same exact thing, but we gapped up, swept out these highs, and now we could turn around and come back down and fill this gap. So that's what I'm looking towards. What would I be looking for my confirmation? I would be looking for these gaps to get ran through. This is like an order block right here. This is an order block. So honestly, after you take out this low right here, it would technically be a change of character, but I would want more confirmation and see this 5 minute fair value gap ran through, and then I want to see a 5 minute bearish fair value gap that I want to see a pullback towards, and that's when I would be taking shorts, and that could be potentially big profits. Let me show you guys what it would kind of look like. So we already took that out, so just delete that. So potentially what could it look like? It could be looking like this. So we have this run up, boom, pullback, break a structure. I want to see us run through this order block, giving a change of character, as well as running through this fair value gap. So it'd be something like that. Use this as like a support, and there would be fair value gaps in this bearish order flow. There we go. In this bearish order flow, there'd be some type of fair value gap through here, through a 5 minute fair value gap, and then I'll scale down to my 1 minute. Give me a pullback right there, and then I would be looking for us to come down and feel like equilibrium. Oh my God, man. I'd be trying to stop it, and it doesn't. Oh my goodness, I can't stand this. Let me do that again. I don't like how it looks so ugly. Let me freaking making me mad. Like this. How we broke structure, a breakdown, giving a change of character by breaking this order block, and then running through this 5-minute bullish fair value gap. Give me a pullback to our bearish order flow fair value gap. Then I want to see us. There we go. Then I want to see us run through, take out these lows, and maybe fill out equilibrium of this. We could get equilibrium. Sorry, my people. Then we could get equilibrium of this gap right here, right? And so what would that potentially look like for risk to reward? It'd be like somewhere on the top of my fair value gaps. Probably up here, somewhere up top of my fair value gaps. And I'd be looking for like a boom right there. So that'd be about 2.5 to 1. So I am staying on the charts for a little bit because I do have a little bit of time. Yeah, we're getting already a little late into the day, 10:15. It might take a while to do all of this, maybe be about 11. But, I mean, you never know. I mean, we could potentially get that move because, as I said, remember on last Friday, we had the exact same setup, just reversed, where we ended up gapping down. And remember, we made money to the downside, taking out these lows, and then we made money to the upside, taking out these highs right here, these equal highs. We didn't write it all the way up because we weren't sure that it was going to actually come up and fill this gap, which we should have already knew it was going to come up and fill the gap. But we just traded the upside to fill out these equal highs that we had created, and boom. So we made profit on the downside, sweeping out these lows. Then we made profit to the upside, sweeping out these equal highs right here. And that's why I was telling you guys in the start of the day, we're already right here, right? We pumped up, gave this pullback. I already knew we were going to take out these highs, right? It's just basically the reverse. I already knew we were going to do that. And then whenever we started pumping up again, I was like, okay, we're going to take out these highs right here, right? Like, okay, we're going to take out these equal highs right here, right? But we didn't get our pullback to our 5-minute, 1 minute. Technically, we had a pullback right here on the top of this swing, but honestly, I don't think we've seen that at the moment. But we still seen a good setup, right? I mean, this is a good. This isn't like a 5-minute fair value gap that's got onto the 1 minute. That's like my A plus setup that I always want to see, right? I want to see us sweep some highs, get close to some more equal highs, and then give it like a 5-minute order flow, 5-minute order flow fair value gap, and then I want to scale down to my 1 minute, get a nice fair value gap in my 1 minute, and then write it up to sweep out some more equal highs, equal lows, right, or equal lows. And that is like an A plus setup. This still could have been good right here, right, because we took out this high, we gave a pullback in our 1 minute to this, basically strength candle, using our high as a support. And so basically that's a good setup, but honestly, we just want them A plus. We want them A plus every time because them A plus are going to produce profits. And this pullback right here would have been an A plus, okay? And so we're still looking again. We're still looking maybe for again. I want to see a drop down, give us a change of character by taking out this order block, but also after that change of character, we want to see us run through this fair value gap in our 5-minute, right? Run through this fair value gap, give us a bearish order flow fair value gap, give us that pullback. Then boom, we write it down to take out these lows, and that could be a good risk to reward ratio and some good profits right there, okay? Real quick, let's see what, oh yeah, I already told you guys tomorrow we have some industrial production month on month. We have some retail sales year after year, export prices. So tomorrow's going to be a big one, and then after tomorrow, Wednesday is going to be a big one as well with initial jobless claims, continuing jobless claims, 4-week average jobless claims, crude oil changes, stock changes. And then we have the ultimate mover. We have Fed interest rate decision, which the market is already pricing in that the Fed isn't going to change interest rates. That they're just going to keep them steady. I think the market's already priced that in pretty much. But we'll see. And then we have FOMC economic projections, interest rate projection, first year, second year, current, and longer. So, and Fed press conference. So we have a big 2 days, right? Real quick, let's see. Thursday is going to be a no data day. Yeah, after Tuesday and Wednesday, which are very big data days, Thursday is going to be a plain day. So tomorrow we can have a very, very big volatile day. If we don't have a trade today, that's all right. We're not tripping about it. Like I said, we knew we were going to take these out. We just didn't have an A plus setup. Okay, so again, it's just more practice on just seeing what plays out and just seeing what we kind of knew what was going to happen. And so that's all it is. Okay, so that is pretty much it. Gonna wrap it up. Not too long a video. Love every single one of y'all who are sticking with me through the journey. Remember, guys, stay persistent, passionate. Make sure y'all get paid, all right? Peace.